Welcome, friends, and namaste. This is going to be a short little ditty for the sacral chakra, Spadhisthana chakra, also known as the second chakra. Before we close our eyes, that said, you can close them anytime. You never have to close them all the way, all the usual stuff. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to start to do what are referred to often as Sufi circles. So if it's okay to sit cross-legged or your legs can be extended, you could be sitting in a chair to do this, right? But we're just moving around on our buttocks bones. But then I want you to be a little bit more specific with it, right? And I want you to think, instead of your upper body kind of moving, being the initiation of the movement, I want you to think about this spot down here, right? Lower down beneath your navel being what's moving you. So I wouldn't have to use my arms. My shoulders could be a little more still, and I could still get these pelvic circles, I'm going to call them. And then go ahead and go the other direction. And again, rather than it being a full spine situation today, we're trying to move a little more from about 2 to 3 inches beneath your navel. And then come right into the center of the buttocks bones, right? Close or mostly close the eyes, just really trying to take visual stimulation out of the mix. Bringing your awareness from your perineum, that's that spot between your genitals and your anus, just up inside the body, right? About 2 inches beneath your navel. So we're in the center of the body. If it helps you to put your hand on your belly, just beneath your your navel, right? You might just imagine that behind your hand, inside your body, is this spinning sphere that is a very vibrant orange. And, you know, as usual, this is just one tool. There's so many ways to work with this chakra, visualizations, mantras, all kinds of things. So just know that, right? But if it works for you today, imagine a spinning sphere of bright, brilliant, vibrant orange. And as usual, the mind is going to want to wander off, for most of us anyway. Anytime it does, just so gently bring it back to that area of the sacral chakra. Inside that sphere of orange, imagine an orange stone. Now, if you know a particular stone you like working with, like tiger's eye, tourmaline, right, various things, feel free to imagine that that stone is in there, or you can just imagine it's an orange rock. And let that stone spin, but let it spin the opposite way of how your sphere is spinning. And just let that keep going. Pardon me. The element of this chakra is water. So now just tune in and imagine, if you will, all the water. What we're made out of 70% water, 70% fluid. Imagine that fluid being able to move with ease, that your whole body is incredibly permeable on the inside. That nothing is so tight and so taut that the blood can't flow freely, that the lymphatic fluid can't flow freely, the bile, and so on. There's no restriction and everything is flowing smoothly through your body. And then bringing that into what I'll call the emotional realm, right? As we bring our hands together in front of our heart and gently bow the chin in, right? Keep the chest lifted, bow the chin in. And imagining, if you will, that as you move throughout your day, you will be able to go with the flow. So that could be a mantra that you work with. It talks about the fluidity, right? Or that fluid nature of the second chakra, going with the flow, being adaptable. And may you be able to go with the flow today. Namaste. I want to try and do some more intensives coming up that explain them a little more and that kind of thing. But you don't always have to know everything about it, and you can still do this work and get benefits. So put your hand on your belly throughout the day, or just envision the color orange, a spinning sphere, right? Move the pelvis and get up out of that chair every once in a while. And there you go. You're doing good work for your second chakra. Bye, friends.